What's up, everyone? So we just got out of KCTV 5. Diana had a 4-minute segment on the new Hitch Fit living book, which is right here. Awesome. What recipe did you
Today I showed them the eggplant and chicken no dough pizza.
Awesome.
So it's good. I started eating it because I've been drooling since I took it out of the oven.
But you couldn't eat it because you had to use it for the segment.
I needed it to look pretty, but I've already started.
So the book is now on pre-order at hitchfit.com. We have a limited amount that we're going to be putting up. These specific ones we will be autographing for you, and $50 off of any online program. So check out hitchfit.com if you want to check that out. Okay, so we're into episode 4 of Hitch Fit Confessions. Today we are going to talk about scale weight versus body fat percentages, the goods, the bads, the uglies. Heather Weiss, thank you so much. She's a transformation. She did absolutely amazing. So thank you for the topic. Diana, you want to hop into it?
Well, we live in a society that is obsessed with scale weight, and without taking into any consideration body composition, which basically what body composition means is the percentage of your body that is fat weight as opposed to the percentage of your body that is lean mass. So lean mass isn't just muscle. Like when we say lean body composition, that includes your bones and your organs and muscle tissue. So that encompasses all of that. So you have a percentage of your body that is the lean mass, and then you have a body fat, how much of you is fat. So we live in a society that gets on the scale and is just obsessed with what that number says, and it's almost like they don't realize that number on the scale. It tells you really very, very little information about what someone's body is going to look like. I'm 5'7". I weigh about, scale weight for me fluctuates between about 130 to 132 pounds any given day. That's in the morning. That's my morning weight. That's going to go up throughout the day as I eat, as I drink water, depending on what I do. That number goes up and down all the time. I could get on the scale 1 minute and it says I'm 131, yep. And then I go eat my breakfast and I'm going to go back and I'm going to be 132. So, then my food digests, I go for a run, I'm back to 130. That number is going to fluctuate, and it can fluctuate anywhere from like 3 to 5 pounds in a day, just depending on what you ate, if you ate something salty, how much water you've had to drink, or if you're dehydrated. If you didn't sleep, you can be retaining water. That's going to affect your scale. If you're a woman and you're having your PMS or you're on your period, scale is going to be up a couple of pounds because you're retaining water weight. So you could take a girl with the exact same stats as me, 132 pounds, 5'7", and say I'm 14% body fat, and the other girl is 28% body fat.
Looks completely different.
Completely different look.
Health-wise, completely different.
So on the girl who's the same scale weight as me, she at 28% body fat, you're very likely not going to be seeing any muscle.
No.
She's going to
what we call skinny fat.
Right. She visually may not be. She's probably not going to be big, but there's not going to be any tone. There's not going to be any muscular definition. She's definitely not going to have abs at that body fat percentage. So you can't say, oh, I'm 132 pounds, I'm 5'7", so therefore I am healthy.
Yeah.
It just there's more to the equation than just what your scale weight says.
I think on a basis of our clients, how many email us through the process of their transformation that don't understand this, and so they get education on this because what we're explaining to you guys, we're explaining to them too, but they deal with it firsthand. They may have weeks upon weeks. The first 4 weeks they're losing 3, 4, 5 pounds a week and doing amazing, and then all of a sudden they get to a point where they feel like it's a plateau because 1 week they only drop 1 pound or something. or maybe they don't lose weight or whatnot, and they're kind of paranoid, they're freaking out, they feel disappointed, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know, it's water, you know, a lot of times it's just water weight. If you're doing everything perfect, you're eating right, you're working hard, a lot of times it's water weight. And I'm saying measure your stomach. Then their stomach is down half an inch, their body fat is down, 1% or 2%, but their scale has remained the same. You know, we know that it's either water or some slight muscle gain.
Yeah, your body is just your body is just such an intricate system. Like, there's just so many things happening in your body all at once. Like, so just to think that, okay, I'm just, you know, some people think, oh, I do this, I eat healthy, and I have exercised, and so all that's ever going to happen is scale is going to go down, down, down. And it just is not necessarily that, because there's too many factors that affect that scale. So body fat composition, so basically what you want is, instead of just trying to lose weight, which is a lot of what fad diets focus on, they're like, what's the HCG crap?
Lose 30 pounds
in 2 weeks, or whatever it is. Yeah, come in and give me a shot of hormones that I have no idea what's going to do to my body, and starve yourself for 2 weeks on
Guess what? If you do that, you're going to gain all the weight back and more and be very unhealthy.
Well,
do not do it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You're going to lose weight.
Yes,
Are you going to lose fat? Probably very, very small amount. The majority of what you're going to lose is water weight for one.
Muscle.
Every time you lose a big amount of scale weight initially when you start any kind of program, even with our program, a lot of times when people see a big scale loss in those first week, that is water loss, because when you're eating a lot of junk, a lot of sodium, initially you're bloated and you don't even know it, and so you flush that water weight out. So any of those quick fix programs, it's a lot of water weight. You're going to shed muscle like crazy when you're only eating 500 calories a day, and then what happens is, obviously you can't live on that low of calories. So as soon as you go, or you can't live on just like such drastic cuts like the ones that cut out all carbohydrates from your diet, and then as soon as you start eating normal again, you have lower lean body mass, which means your metabolism is slower. And then as soon as you start eating normal again, even if it's the same amount of calories you were eating prior to going on that diet, and you were able to maintain with that level, you're going to gain weight, and you're going to gain fat much more quickly. So that's why typically people will lose, oh, I lost 10 pounds, and then they gain 15. Oh, I lost 20 pounds, they gain 30. So the body fat is the most important thing that you want to focus on getting down and getting to a healthy place. For women, a healthy body fat percentage is between 18 to 22%. That's a good place for just healthy, normal living. If you're wanting to be a bikini model, fitness model, competitor, then it's got to be much lower than that. But for general overall health, 18 to 20%.
And they look really good at that point too.
You look good, you feel good, you can still, you get a lot more freedom than you do if you're trying to push your body fat down to a point where you can see visual abs and that kind of thing.
And for a guy, try to get your body fat lower than 12%. Right around 8% or lower, you typically can see abs. So around 12%, you're at a healthy place, flat stomach. You're looking good, you're feeling good. Anything below that, you're rock star.
Right.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I think it's important that we emphasize building or maintaining lean muscle tissue, and that is because we want you to be able to have a lean body mass. And
so it's okay to eat carbs. It's okay to eat some healthy fats. It's okay to eat protein.
Depending on your goals, your body type, and your if you're
an everyday stay-at-home mom that wants to be healthy and fit, eat carbs. Eat some good, healthy, complex carbs.
Right, in the right percentages and in the right timing. Yep.
Okay, so I want you guys to try something. Just to give you guys an example of how scale really doesn't matter, all of the time. Right here I have a 32-ounce Powerade Zero. I want you to hop onto a scale before you drink this, or before you hold it. Hop on the scale, see what you weigh. Within 30 seconds, either step back on the scale holding it or drink it all and then hop back on the scale. You'll see a 2-pound increase within 30 seconds. Do you understand now why scale weight is not always that effective? So the most important time to do scale, do it one time per week.
Once per week.
One per week in the morning. Try it Monday morning, Sunday morning, whatever you want to do. After you use the restroom, before you eat. That is going to be, you know, the best time to check and manage your weight.
Right.
One time a week. You get on there 5 times a day, you are going to be a stress pit. So.
Well, and also just one other quick thing is that of course scale weight is going to go down when you're losing body fat.
Sure.
But that it's just the point is, like, if someone has 50 pounds to lose, obviously, like, we want you, of course, to be losing scale weight. We're not saying don't ever lose scale weight. Of course, scale weight is going to go down, but the point is that so many, like, you've got to understand that scale weight is not the number one most important thing. And when you get body fat down, your body is gonna look good and feel good, and there's gonna be a good amount of scale loss there as well.
Yep. Also, when your body fat gets lower, your muscle becomes more defined. It's visible. And so a lot of times girls say, oh, I don't want to get bulky or whatnot. When you get lean, your muscle appears. And so even if you haven't gained a lot of muscle, you're still able to see your abs, flat stomach, your arms, your shoulders, whatnot. So the key is trying to get that body fat percentage down, and then your weight in a healthy range. So thank you guys. Thank you, Heather, again for the awesome topic. This was episode 4. So be on the lookout for episode 5 and the ones here in the future. Check out the Hitch Fit Healthy Living cookbook there, and you guys have a healthy and happy day. Check out hitchfit.com.